BMW calls the X4 a Sport Activity Coupe, which sounds to me like a fancy name for a sport utility vehicle, minus the utility. But the redesigned 2019 X4 is slightly larger and more spacious than the outgoing model. So is that enough to convince me of the merits of these fastback SUVs? Hi, I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus. And despite my skepticism, vehicles like these are gaining in popularity. Just look at Mercedes-Benz and its rival GLC Coupe. The X4's close sibling, the X3, is popular as well. So why would you choose the X4 over the more versatile X3? Let's go for a spin and find out. The first generation of the X4 was introduced for the 2014 model year as a smaller alternative to the BMW X6. Take a look. The tall ride height, pronounced fenders, and sloping roof distinguish it from other SUVs. The 2019 is the first redesign of the X4, and while it's slightly longer, wider, and taller, the new version's roof design doesn't slope as quickly, giving it a more hunchback profile. And honestly, that's great, because it makes for more headroom, not just up in the front seat, but in the second row as well. You also get a bit more cargo space, 18.5 cubic feet in the back, jumping to 50 cubic feet when you drop the rear seats. But, as I said, the X3 is more versatile. If you want more cargo space, the X3 and its 63 cubic feet is a better choice. Shoppers can get the X4 as either the iDrive 30i that we're driving, or the more performance-oriented M40i. The former comes standard with features like a panoramic moonroof, power rear hatch, and rain-sensing wipers. It also offers features like a Tacora red leather interior and the premium package, complete with heated steering wheel, heated front seats, head-up display, and, check this out, gesture control. You can now change the volume and interact with BMW's iDrive infotainment simply by waving your fingers. And iDrive has only been getting better and better. It's all viewed through this large 10.25-inch screen. Plus, while you previously had to use the dial down in the center console to control things, now BMW has made this a touchscreen, in case you find those easier to use. Our test car features wireless charging and even wireless Apple CarPlay, so you don't need to plug your phone in to access the CarPlay menu. The iDrive 30i is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, making 248 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. With the uprated M40i, you get a 3-liter TwinPower turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, putting out 355 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. With either engine, power is sent through an 8-speed automatic transmission to BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system. The X4 comes standard with an M Sport suspension and features dynamic driving control toggles down here next to the shifter. You can choose from Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus drive modes, each with its own settings for the steering, throttle response, and shift mapping. You can also engage a sport shifting mode by clicking the shifter to the left. As a result of all that chassis and performance tech, this thing really is a driver's SUV. Steering is well weighted, and handling is incredibly responsive without being race car stiff. This isn't a track day machine, but it accelerates quickly and carves up back roads all day long. The M40i has a faster 0 to 60 time and upgraded M Sport brakes, but for my money, the acceleration and handling of the iDrive 30i gets it done. Plus, the M40i is thirstier, returning 23 combined miles per gallon, compared with the iDrive 30i, which returns fuel economy of 22 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and 25 combined. In a week of mixed city and highway driving, I observed fuel economy of 26 miles per gallon. Standard safety features include reversing camera, front and rear parking sensors, and a full array of front and side impact airbags. Our test model featured Active Driving Assistance Plus, which included blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, forward collision avoidance, and active cruise control that can stop and go with traffic. It also featured the Parking Assistance package, which shows the whole 360 camera and self-park thing. But check this out. So I parked the car and I want to see where the car is in relation to obstacles around me. iDrive provides this cool 3D representation of the car that you can toggle through from multiple angles. Base MSRP for the 2019 BMW X4 xDrive 30i is $50,450, and with all the packages and options, our test model came in at $61,545. That's even more than the base MSRP of the more powerful M40i, which starts at $60,450. Of course, just like the xDrive 30i, you can add thousands to that price. Now, I could go on about the price or the fact that there's not a lot of utility, but no one's forcing people to buy these things. And the fact remains, they're actually gaining in popularity. I was skeptical at first, but after a week behind the wheel, I think I'm starting to come around on these coupe SUVs. So, X4 or X3? Think about it. The X4 has standard all-wheel drive, serious performance, and at least a bit more cargo space than your typical sedan. For the commuter who wants some space and ground clearance, but actually cares about driving, the X4 just makes sense. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos, like our review on the 2019 Acura RDX. If you think the X4 is the perfect blend of performance car and crossover, let us know in the comments. And to read my full review on the 2019 BMW X4, go to CarGurus.com.